margaritas.
Okay. All right. So yesterday you showed off a lot. Her flat work was way better.
Yeah.
We talked, hold on a second.
I remember about not, I have to keep her more in my hands. When she softens, don't give it away. You wanted me to keep my hand, well, Stacy told me. You wanted me to keep her.
Yeah.
And then all I really other remember is that I know I've stifled her in her leg yields and shoulder in.
Yeah, we talked about that. And when she tries to drop off the rhythm, back off the lateral question and then re-ask it. Don't ride shoulder in into barely moving. Okay? Just for the sake of, well, she's still on 3 tracks. Okay? You ride shoulder in as long as the rhythm isn't threatened.
Yeah.
Okay? You base your lateral work on the question, will he move off my leg? And there are times with young horses you'll say, all right, well, that you have to direct it. The young horse, you can say, hey, look, I need you to understand, I need you to move over. So you may threaten the rhythm then and say, move over. I don't understand. You go, whoa, move over. They move over, and then that should, you know, I'm done. You got.
But if they're moving over and they're giving you everything, but you don't have the quality of the rhythm.
And so it's when you're starting to school them up the ranks, okay, you live on the impression that says, don't ask the lateral question without the ability to maintain the rhythm, okay? And so if you end up asking a lateral question that just is like hanging a boat anchor on her butt, you've got to go, I've got to ask that question quicker, get a quicker reaction, and then get out, okay? And otherwise, it's just going to be like every time you put your leg on, she's going to start to kill the engine. Okay. And then that'll defeat the purpose of a lot of your leg yield. And shoulder in, and haunches in.
Could we entertain lengthening at all?
Yes. Lengthening. Lengthening is an interesting thing.
Well, I haven't done really much of that, and I probably should.
Okay, so what is the first stage, the first couple of telltale signs that you're ready to ask for lengthening?
Well, that they are strong enough, the propulsion back, that they're pushing off from the back.
Okay.
And that they come back to you. You know, well, they come back so that they can push off better.
That's a little farther. There's a pretty big gap in there. Okay. Yes, they need to be strong enough to push from behind. Throughness. Are they connected in coming forward to the bridle? Do they stretch? If they can't stretch, because with throughness and a contact and you lengthen your arm, they'll lengthen their neck. If they lengthen their neck, they'll lengthen their hip. If they lengthen their hip, they'll lengthen their stride. Okay? And so that goes under the essence that, and I said this in the last lesson, stretch is directly responsible for the increase of range of motion of each individual limb. Okay? And so if you're trotting along and you have a contact and you soften your arm and the horse doesn't follow your hand, okay, then it's not in contact and it's not through, okay? That being said, I want to make this statement. What's the difference between contact and connection?
well, contact is with their mouth, veins in the mouth, and connection, I think, would be through their feet and their whole body.
Yeah, you're about as close as you can get on that. I think we've done this before, but
Well, I wouldn't remember, so.
well, something stuck. Okay. Contact is how much weight do you have in your ring. Connection is how well do they listen to your half halt from your core? How well do they listen to your leg to rebalance that half halt from your core? How soft are they in your elbow? Do they listen to your weight change? Do they listen to your tension in your hip? Do they, all your other aids combined and the influence those other aids have? And so the better your connection, frequently the less your contact. You follow that? Paul should be smiling.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Paul likes
Agree with it 100%.
You're right on that. Okay?
Yeah.
I will say you will learn faster sometimes, but it's very much that. Okay? And so with a horse at her age and experience, she should still be coming forward to a fairly tangible contact. Okay? When she gets too soft before she's mentally on the rest of the connection, okay, she ends up with it, and we talked about this yesterday, where she ends up with this big path of least resistance, and then she does this, okay? And when you narrowed that down to a contact and a channel, then she went straight, and you were more able to keep her up and through, okay? And it was all better. So lengthen. Step 1, show me trot, stretch, trot. What do you think there, little girl?
That's awesome.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's a
Maybe
big part.
our canter was very connected and our transitions were.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Say what?
I'll try to steer better.
Okay. Okay, so walk for a second. How long give me some guidelines for stretch.
Well, I didn't think we did very good there, but I would want her more in my hand, in frame, and then I would invite her to go down.
Okay, I like the way you worded that. Now let's put a time frame to it. When she's in your hand and you ride her forward to a contact, she softens her jaw and looks a little down at the ground, and you feel from your hand that the direction of push into your hand is now changed from here to here, and you make the offer to stretch. How long do you get to hope?
But she should go right away.
Okay, so how long do you get to hope?
I don't know, we shouldn't hope, we should have it. I don't know.
You get 5 to 10 seconds I'll give you. Okay?
And then otherwise.
And then you say, if you don't understand this here, let me up the ante a little. And now you come back with a little stronger connection and a little more in your hand and a little more of an ability, because what you're trying to do is to show them where the path of least resistance is going to be existing. Okay? And so when you make that offer the second time, you say, okay, here now, ready, I've got this in my hand, I feel it point towards the ground, and now I'm going to make the offer again, and she should go towards it. Now, if she goes towards it and plateaus, okay, how long do you get to hope?
I personally would pick her back up, but I don't think that's the right answer.
That would be fine. Okay, but you don't get to keep hoping because she took it 4 inches.
Right.
You might, the one thing that we did discover with her yesterday, okay, maybe it wasn't her, it was the other one actually, was that maybe you need to make a bigger offer.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. Okay, so play with that. But the one thing you can't do is spend 5 circles hoping, because even if she stretches, she's not going to attach it to anything that you did.
Right.
There you go. There you go. And now, then when you're ready, make the offer. There you go. There you go. And now when she says, there you are. Now, if you wanted to, and she plateaus, make a little bigger offer. Good little horse. Good little horse. Yay. Now you could simply go flexion and then reoffer. Don't bring her up to flexor. Just go flexion, flexion, and then reoffer. Yeah. Good. And now you get a nice tracking up through stride. Yes?
Yep.
Lovely little horse. All right, so now go ahead and put her back to work. Good. Now find that connection again. Outside rein help. There. And the leg. And feel like there's just a bit more there because you're going to make the stretch offer again. Good. And then make the offer when you're ready. Flexion. Okay, we'll go with that. All right, so now back to work. Let's go the other way with it. There. Now, you feeling any difference already?
Yeah.
Which is what?
Well, I think she's hot better.
Okay.
And
Puppy.
Feel free to hit her. Misha.
sorry.
I like her. Show no fear.
Yeah.
How about the connection in your hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's becoming more and more respectful
Yeah.
to that. Okay? And you're being a little more clear about it.
Yeah.
There. Now, what you're feeling there is what? The mini version of show me shorten working trot. Keep her in your hand. Use your leg to press her to the bridle a little. Don't let her speed up. Now when you feel her ready to stretch, I want you to give it to her and show me stretch. Go on. Okay? You're not using any leg depressor to your hand. Yeah? So now start to use working trot. Working trot. Now when you go to stretch her, feel like you're going to use a little leg depressor to your hand. Come on. Now, right there, what just happened?
I don't know.
I did a lengthened stride. Yeah?
Yeah,
Was she taking shorter steps and then took bigger steps?
yeah,
That's a lengthened stride. Okay?
yeah.
So, you can't start, I'm doing a lengthened stride by blowing her front feet out past her nose
Okay,
on
yeah.
step one.
Right,
You have to show her how you're going to ask for it.
okay.
Okay? And so, walk. How do you ask for lengthened stride in a baby?
Shorten their stride,
Okay?
and then slowly ask, push them out in front so they can stretch into the bit and down, and then they'll naturally on their own, like you said, all their corners get bigger. Or all their,
Why do they lengthen their stride?
because you lengthen their body.
Because you lengthen their neck.
Yeah.
Okay? And so what you're showing her then from working trot to stretch trot is that when you lengthen your neck, I will keep you connected, and the longer you make your neck, the bigger her stride gets. Yeah? And so when you take that same information and then move it from this direction of stretch to look up, shorten, now ready, and lengthen, 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 lengthen from here. Okay? Now, that is a good ground line. Start kindergarten for lengthen. Okay? There's plenty of lengthen tuners. One of my favorites is leg yield, 2 steps, push for lengthen, leg yield, push for lengthen, leg yield, push for lengthen. And it's not push for lengthen, it's allow the lengthen, because the leg yield has a tendency to shorten and engage. Yeah? That's why lateral movements are lightening exercises. Okay? But this, she's already light. Yeah? And so, in her case, we need to have this in place so that she stays connected enough to the bridle so that when you lengthen your arm, your hand doesn't outrun her. If your hand outruns her, she goes, what? Yeah? If she's not coming forward enough to the bridle, and she's taking to this like weight to rice now. Yeah? She's like, I'm good at this. This is what I do. Okay. That's a great groundwork there, and you did that well. 90% of riding is done where? Yes. Okay, so knowledge is power. Show me a little of your lateral work, followed with what I would love to see you do. Little person, go move that vertical out of the way. Just the blue standard one can just kind of slip the one standard in, leave the other standard where it is. I want to see you, you know what yeah. Okay, so what I want to see you do, Patty, is just leg yield and working trot, and then use that and know that you're about to say, and stretch, lengthen a little. Okay? We're only looking for a few steps. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, for water.
No, I have a really watered down icy Pepsi.
Okay, sounds delicious.
Got Pepsi and water covered.
Okay.
Good. Now think of keeper straighter. Right rein, left leg, straighter horse. There you go. Now go straight and say, and stretch, lengthen, push on my hand. Good. And leg yield, right rein, straighter. You're kind of leading with her hip.
Yeah.
Get a little more here. Don't necessarily slow down, but tell circle. Okay? So I'm going to say these words. I want to see you do something with them. Kick her shorter.
Kick her shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Right leg help. Right leg help. Now. All right, so you know what, okay, good. Walk. We talked about this yesterday too. Okay? You are a smart lady. Okay? Have you ever heard that comment that says, never kick more than you can ride?
No.
Not everybody had heard that. Never kick more than you can ride.
Yeah. I don't know that I have either actually.
Oh. Boy, you people should know that.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Okay. So you heard me say kick her shorter.
Yeah.
You did. You brought more leg.
Yeah.
What turned up? Started to go through her outside shoulder. Yeah?
Yeah.
And so you thought this would be a good idea. And then where did it go? Then your inside hand dropped. And the outside rein started to come in. And then what had started to happen? Yeah, she started to fall into that inside shoulder. Hi. Okay? And so and the thing is it didn't need to because she was still light in the outside rein.
Yeah.
Okay? All you had to do is add more to the outside rein, and then by adding more to the outside rein, what happens? Inside hind comes up underneath. Yeah? Because now you've connected that diagonal pair, boosting the throughness. Yeah? Okay, so now go do that.
Try to pick both of them.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. And now go forward to that. Now go forward to that. Yeah, now move over a step. Yes, lovely. Lovely.
You're scaring the crap out of Misha because he attacks her.
Did you feel her take a breath and relax down there?
Yeah.
Yay.
It's okay, Misha. And she's
Good little horse. Now back across diagonal. This is lovely, Patty.
Okay, now back to what?
Now go the other way. Yeah, and now move over. Good girl. And now off the strip.
yeah, and he will
Bigger.
attack.
Off of more, off of more.
And she will
Yay.
run.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's steering isn't very good today.
Well, we're all right for now. But did you feel the willingness to follow that?
Yeah.
That was cool. And that was because you had a more true connection than a more through horse.
Yeah.
She was straighter. Go ahead, put it back together.
You are a mean cat.
There you go. Good. Now you don't have to let her stretch to that degree, but what you'll do is you'll come back onto quarter line and you'll say move over, and now you'll say trot forward and straight and offer a little longer now. Did the stride get bigger? Yes. So those are the grassroots to lengthen, yeah?
Yeah.
Engage hind leg now, push. Engage hind leg now, push. You don't have to scream, you don't have to yell, you don't have to run, but the part of lengthen that is true and undeniable is I have to do something, I have to say something that says engage hind leg. And then now push. Now there's lots of different ways to say engage hind leg, okay? But she's getting it.
Yeah.
Very smart little horse. Okay.
And it's not a battle.
No,
It's not,
no. And it's not running.
no.
You know, and it's not.
Probably a relief almost for them that they have a little freedom.
Exactly. You're saying here, now let it go there to feel it better. Okay? And so, lovely idea. Tanner?
Sure.
And then, we get that.
Family. Do snacks.
And shot.
Do snacks in your car. Enjoy.
Good. Show me your outside range. Your outside range. Try this one. I'm going to say these words. Canter and octagon. Okay? Because when you ride a corner, your brain lets you use your outside rein better. So canter and octagon. There, now bring the leg to help engage the hind end. There, and then relax, and then relax. There, there. Any difference? Oh yeah. Yes. And then the outside ring. Good. And drop. Good. Now let's go right. And then by using the octagon and improving the quality of the canter, you've actually made her trot better.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah. More powerful than that again.
And so now you're going to do the same octagon this way. Trot, trot. So, I want you to do something for me, okay? Listen. Put a canter inside the trot. Okay? Meaning generate enough engine inside the trot that says, I'm dying to get to the canter, instead of you begging her to get to the canter. Then when you're ready, you're like, now, mention canter. And then it's sit in canter. Okay, now shorten the trot. There. And that canter. Trot. Slow it. Slow it. Now now say canter. Don't throw your reins away, canter. There you go. So what happened was, with that much inside the trot, you kept opening your hand and creating a hole for her to run through. There, now ride the octagon. A little more open outside rein and a little more right leg kicking towards her left shoulder. There, thank you, thank you. She thanks you. Yeah. And stop. Good. Well done. Well done. Okay. Do you see how when you bring that outside rein in and in and in, okay, on this side, she starts to get a little flat and a little push.
Yeah.
Okay? Once you opened it, she was like, oh, whoa,
Yeah.
now my shoulder can go around the circle.
Just with the track too, and I opened it a little bit too, I felt, actually I could put her together better.
Yeah. Because then she ends up more between your eights.
Yeah.
Okay? Your turn. What do you want to do that you haven't done?
Do we need more work on our shoulder and haunches in?
The one thing that I would do for you is this. And did we do the hips left, hips right? I would do hips left, hips right to tie your awareness back into where her hips are, and then have you do another right lead canter. So let's do that. Let's go down with hips left, hips right, back with hips left, hips right, and then go to canter, and then right lead canter, and you'll know right where her hips are. Pop tarts. And straight. Make sure there's a moment of straight, and then hips right.
Oh, I didn't have a moment of straight.
You're all right. You ain't gonna fall over dead for that.
You won't sleep tonight.
Yeah, now change directions because I want to do this on the right side. Head, neck, and shoulders straight.
Yeah.
Head, neck, and shoulders straight.
Okay.
Yeah, do it one more time. Otherwise, you just have yourself a really nice little redneck leg yield thing. Head, neck, and shoulders straight. So the thing you're trying to remember is the post leg.
Yeah.
There you go. And the left leg is the post leg. Don't bend her. There you are.
Under.
So go straight and push your hip to the right. Straight. That means left leg forward, right leg back. Now the left leg, I want to see your hip go to the left. So left leg is forward, right leg is back, head, neck, and shoulders stay straight. Yes, yes, yes.
I was not facing it.
There you go.
I think I was trying to play that faster.
Yeah, something. Aiming high again.
Misha,
So now when you're ready, we're going to
Worst
get a
kind
right
of a
lead
cat
and
in the
do an
worst.
oxygen. Misha, come on. Yay. Yay. Much better. Leg. Outside range for round, not inside. There. Good. Good. And drop. Well done. Well done. Yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
Good girl. And look at her go, oh, I can stretch again. That. This is a big day. Good for her. You know?
Yeah.